Hey fam, welcome to the channel again. Today we're gonna be talking about Libero Financial. Um, this is something that came across my radar as I was recently. So yesterday I did the video about Titano, and that video is doing really well. So if you haven't checked it out, please do check it out. As I was doing the video, what I noticed was down here in the comments, yeah. It was Libero's pumping, pump stable and massive Titano for beginners, the devastating good. So I noticed that people were chatting about Libero. So I decided, so you can see a Libero and Titano money printers. So I decided to have a quick look at what Libero is. Now, what I found was a coin. So this is Libero Financial. It's dropped down a bit. It went all the way up to about 1 cent before, or US call it a penny, I guess. This one here, if you go all, let's have a look at it. So it's a very new coin. Yeah, it jumped all the way up. And so again, I just have to start off by saying, look, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before you put any kind of money into this. Yeah. So this one here, what it is the best auto staking and DeFi multi-chain farming protocol. Yeah. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So you can buy it on PancakeSwap. You can buy it on Ethereum. And one of the things that I want to go through is, first and foremost, let's talk about how heavy these guys are. Now, you can jump on their Telegram group, which is quite. It's got over 20 or 30,000 members on the Telegram group, which is obviously quite good for any project. Having that many members, they've gone out from day one, and they've got 22,000 members on the Telegram official group. Now, they don't have a Discord. The Twitter is, as best I can say it, is they're quite active on Twitter. They do tend to tweet quite a lot from what I can see over here. Now, if you go on their website, I don't see an official white paper as such where I can read. But if you go to FAQs, so this is where the FAQs takes you, and it gives you an overview of what Libero is. And in here, it's pretty much like a white paper. So they are already onboarding with Sirtec. They're already onboarding. If you go down a bit here as well, down the bottom, where are you? Just give me a second, guys. They're already onboarding with Sirtec as well, which is an audit themselves, and Rug-Free Coins, obviously on CoinMarketCap as well. So it's really interesting reading the white paper. So if you go down here, Libero is positioned to lead a revolution in DeFi with auto staking protocol or LIP. Now, I think I'm not going to bore you guys by reading the whole bloody thing, but I think it's worth it for you to go in here and have a good read of this. Yeah, a daily return on investment of 2%. Now, that's freaking high, yeah? So obviously, when I do these kind of videos, one thing that goes to my mind is I do get a lot of red flags popping up automatically. Like, once again, we don't know who's really behind it. So there's a lead developer and there's an AMA with him. So you can go in here, and his name is Leo. Now, who is Leo? We don't really know. So one of the things I hate about these kind of projects is when they don't really show you who it is. It kind of causes me to just have a bit of a red flag. I'd love to know who Leo is. Does he have a Twitter where we can get hold of him? Is there a Facebook profile? Is there some real person behind it who we can talk about? Yeah. So the thing about this one is when you go in, you can read the AMA. How do you choose and end up with a name like Libero? And he talks about everything. Everybody's curious if you're going to sustain the API successfully. Enables its holders to automatically compound the interest. Protocol simple for anyone to understand, but seeing the size of the APY, one may wonder how is such APY and it attainable. They were obviously inspired by Titano, and they love to keep saying that they've overtaken Titano, yeah, as a DeFi protocol. So I think it's worth your time to quickly jump into this and have a good read. So this is what I mean by do your own research. I'm not going to bore you with all the details and going into this, yeah. What I can tell you is it has this 158,893% APY. Now, I'm a bit skeptical, yeah, as like I am in anything. Look, you guys know that I've been looking for a little while. I've been trying to find something to put a couple $100 into. I looked at Titano, and overall, what I felt was a lot of positiveness. Now, jumping into the Telegram, I saw the same thing all over again. I saw that it was quite positive. I saw the information in there. The chatter was quite positive. Everyone's really happy about it, you know. So this one here is it earns 2% per day, and the compounding rewards every 30 minutes, which is 48 times a day. Yeah. A simple buy, hold, earn system that grows your portfolio in your wallet fast with mixed interest of 2% per day. Blah blah blah. Okay. Buy Libero, hold for 14 days, and watch your Libero auto compound to 132% initial capital. From day 15, begin cashing out 1% of Libero. So how I imagine how they make money is probably they're going to be taking fees for every time you dump money in there, you take money out, anything you do in terms of taking it out. You're probably going to have to end up paying some pretty high fees, I imagine, for these guys to make money. Going down here, buy Libero and simply hold. Okay, we've been through that. 2% per day, cash out 1% of current. So you can only cash out. So on day 37, initial return of investment, total cash out is 34% initial capital equals X 1.68% initial capital. Period 3, day 38 to day 70, continue grows 2% a day, cash out 1% correctly. Look, the issue is we don't really know who's behind it, yeah? But yet 22,000 people are willing to just, I'm not going to say ape in, but they're willing to jump into this with eyes closed. They don't even know who's behind it, but they're like, hey, crazy APY, 2% a day, 48 times a day they're going to be doing the rebases. I'm in. So I have an issue with all of that, yeah. I also have an issue with, we don't know who's really behind the project. Obviously, I've said that already. From day 70, you cash out your complete, so 70 days, yeah. You can hold Libero at 230% initial capital, and every day you cash out 1% while your asset keeps on growing and compounding. On day 100, with 1% cash out of current holding every day, you already cashed out 183% of your initial capital. So overall, it looks really good. In hindsight, it looks really great, you know. And so they're stopping you from totally cashing out everything, and they're stopping you, and they put a cap on how much you can cash out. So that stops I guess in a hindsight, it stops the whales from juggling the price and destroying the price of everything and really making this work. I hope you guys can hear the ambulances outside. It must be because I'm watching this and my heart's pounding if this is real. So again, they're going a bit more into how it works, etc., etc. Pancake swap, risk-free, you receive 2%. It's just the same shit, everything coming soon. I mean, overall, like, I'd love to know the CERTEC. I would love to read that a bit more. If we're going to Rug Free Coins, I'd love to see what Rug Free Coins have to say about this as well. Do have a good read of those guys, you know, like as I mentioned before, I'm not a financial advisor and these kind of things. The order at 29th of 2/2, so it was only done like a couple of weeks ago. Audit disclaimer, or let's have a look at it. Wait, what are we going? Audit conclusion. Let's have a look at the conclusion. Let's go straight down to the conclusion. That's what we all care about. Please take the time to read this properly. Yeah, I think it's really worth reading this, so you don't know it's, you know, you don't want to end up in another bloody time one of them soft rug pull. You know, while conducting the audit of Libero Financial Smart Contract, it is observed that there is nothing alarming with the code, and it contains informational concerns, and it contains informational concerns since the owner has substantial control within the ecosystem. So that's always good to know. Yeah. Once again, I'm going to say it for the millionth time. Do your own research on this one. Take some time to really read about this before you ape into this. If anyone is already into this and they already have aped in, or they've already put some money into it, I'd love to hear your feedback already. So this has been running for a couple of weeks. So if it's been running for a couple of weeks, that means must be very close to the first amount of people who can already cash out. So if you've managed to cash out the 1%, I would really love to hear your thoughts on it and how you went about it and what your experiences were. Overall, as I mentioned before, I was on the Telegram, and what I could see was overall pretty positive. People are pretty pumped about this. They really want to push this and move this forward. Yeah, myself, I'm still on the fence about it because Leo, who's Leo? I want to know who Leo is. Who else is behind this? If they're just one person. I want to know shitloads more. Yeah, I want more information regarding this, just to make me feel better more than anything else. Yeah. So if anyone else has any more information they want to share, I would love to know what it is. Yeah, that would be fantastic. So it's really crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, amount of Libero you buy. Libero is 0.007. Just so you know. Let's say we buy 100,000 of it. You'll get 1.1. Is that 1,277,000? Is that correct? No way. Yeah, that's 1 year. Yeah, what do we get back in 7 days if I buy? Let's say we buy 100. We buy 10,000 of this. Yeah, or let's say 100,000 if I can afford that. You'll get $925 back in 7 days. Is that even fucking possible? But remember, you can only draw out 1% of that. Yeah, so I mean, I understand that's how it works. So does that mean I can only draw out $9.68 of the total amount? Yeah, I mean they're burning tokens as well. They burnt a lot over here from what I understand. They have $685,813 in there. That's the value of the treasury at the moment. 1,000,003. So I'm really curious about this one here. It's one of the new ones. A lot of apes probably jumped in straight away. You know, what sort of fees are we paying? I'm curious to know what sort of fees we're paying on PancakeSwap for this as well. Yeah, if I'm going to ape in for $100, let's hope I just don't lose it all in 7 days. Anyway, it's been fun. Keep. If you guys haven't subscribed or liked, please give it a thumbs up or just sub in there, guys. It really helps the channel out a lot. I'd love to hear your comments on this, how you guys aped in. If you haven't watched any of my other videos on Titano, I'll link that in here as well. And overall, I'll just have a fantastic weekend, and hopefully some of you guys are making some money this weekend. Cheers.